Voices of Peace movement has called upon youth across the country to take part in a peaceful walk aimed at promoting visible national unity and post-election reconciliation for a more prosperous future. The appeal was made by the movement's leaders during a conference held at Makerere University.
The Voices of Peace today announces the National Youth Peace Walk scheduled for this Saturday, 25th of April 2026, beginning at the Independence Monument grounds and will be concluding at Kampala City Square, Kodrango. The walk is a peaceful, visible, and youth-led demonstration of national unity, post-election reconciliation, and Uganda's collective commitment to a stable and prosperous future. About the Voices of Peace, we were founded in 2025 as a group of young Ugandans united by a single conviction that Uganda's youth must stop waiting for peace to be given to them and start building it themselves. Since this founding, the movement has grown steadily, registering members across Kampala and surrounding areas who share a commitment of civic engagement, national dialogue, and the promotion of peace through awareness and action. Voices of Peace holds no political affiliation and is funded by no foreign organization. It belongs entirely to Uganda's youth and it speaks entirely to their interests. The movement's mandate is quite very simple: to use the power of Uganda's youngest and largest demographic to build and sustain the culture of peace, and this nation's future depends on it.
Uganda has just concluded its general elections, a moment that, in any democracy, carries the potential for tension, political division, and social fracture. The National Youth Peace Walk is the Voices of Peace movement's answer to that moment. It is Uganda's youth choosing to respond to the post-election period, not with bitterness or withdrawal, but with a march forward, together, through the streets of their capital city in full view of the nation. The walk comes at a critical juncture. Post-election reconciliation is not automatic. It requires deliberate, visible acts of unity. It requires citizens, especially young citizens, to choose each other above the divisions that political seasons create. This work is that choice, made public, made physical, and made undeniable. The movement also takes this opportunity to sound a clear note of caution. Uganda's peace belongs to Ugandans. We are alert to the dangers of foreign political interference, of external actors who seek to exploit democratic transitions to sow division, fund instability, and undermine the institutions that Uganda's citizens have built. As youth, we name this threat. We reject it and we march against it. You may wonder, why Uganda's youth? Uganda is one of the youngest nations on earth by population. The values, choices, and civic habits that Uganda's youth form today will determine the character of this nation for the next half-century. A generation that learns to choose peace, pursue dialogue over division, and hold itself accountable to the values of national unity will carry those habits into every institution, every constituency, and every home in Uganda. Peace is not a passive state. It requires active, ongoing choices by citizens who believe in it. The Voices of Peace movement exists to organize that will, channel it constructively, and make it permanent.
Peace as a foundation and national growth and development. The connection between peace and economic development is lived reality. Investors do not build in countries at war with themselves. Students do not thrive in classrooms disrupted by political violence. Businesses do not grow in economies paralyzed by instability. Every ambition Uganda's young people carry to start a business, access quality education, build a career, raise a family in dignity depends as first prerequisite on national peace and stability. The National Youth Peace Walk is in the sense not only a civic act in an economic statement. Uganda's youth are working for the conditions under which they can thrive. What is the collaboration or our collective responsibilities? Peace is never the work of one institution, one leader, or one generation alone. It is built through deliberate, sustained collaboration between citizens and their government, between youth and security agencies, between communities divided by politics, and between all Ugandans who understand that what unites this nation is greater than what divides it. The Voices of Peace movement is founded on the conviction that reconciliation is not something that happens to us, it is something we build together. We recognize and honor the critical role of Uganda's security institutions, the Uganda Police Defense Force, the Uganda Police Force, the International Security Organization, and allied agencies in creating and maintaining the environment of safety within which peace can flourish. Security and peace are inseparable. Our collaboration with these institutions in the organization of the National Youth Peace Work is not incidental, it is intentional. It signals that Uganda's youth and its security forces share a common purpose, a stable, peaceful, and prosperous nation. As youth, we also acknowledge our own responsibility. We are not merely beneficiaries of peace, we are custodians. It is our responsibility to refuse to be instruments of conflict, to resist incitements whether from domestic political actors or foreign interests, to engage in dialogues rather than confrontation, and to report and resist attempts to destabilize our communities. The peace of Uganda is, in the most direct sense, in our hands, and the National Youth Peace Work is our public declaration that we take that responsibility seriously.
The National Youth Peace Work is being organized with the support of a wide network of institutional, civic, religious, culture, and private sector partners who share the conviction and Uganda's youth deserve a platform for peace. We are grateful to acknowledge that the event is being organized in partnership with State House. We extend our gratitude to all partner institutions, organizations, and individuals who have relied behind this cause.